And ever wonder what happens when a celebrity's online words clash with public opinion? Maybe in today's digital age, a single tweet or post can make or break a career. We're diving into the stories of 20 Black actors who faced significant backlash and professional consequences due to controversial statements made online. It's a reminder that what we say online has real world impact, even for those in the spotlight. Um, um, Kevin Hart was set to host the 2019 Academy Awards, a dream come true. However, old tweets containing homophobic slurs resurfaced, igniting a firestorm as susceptible. He initially resisted apologizing, feeling he'd already addressed the issue. Ultimately, the pressure became too much, and he stepped down, sparking a debate about accountability in comedy. And if you did not come back and you do that, he was formerly known as Kanye West, saw his empire crumble in 2022. A series of anti-Semitic posts, including a declaration of going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, led to immediate suspension from social media. Adidas, Gap, and his agency severed ties, and a completed documentary about his life was shelved. It was a remarkably swift and total cancellation. Roseanne Barr, known for her sitcom, destroyed her career reboot with a single racist tweet in 2018, comparing a former advisor to an ape. She faced swift cancellation from ABC, despite the show's ratings. The network retooled the show without her, and her attempts at excuse making failed to save her reputation. Nick Cannon faced termination from Viacom CBS in 2020 after promoting a podcast episode containing anti-Semitic theories. The media conglomerate condemned the hateful speech, ending their long-standing relationship, and he later apologized and sought education, eventually being rehired, but the incident remains a stain on his career. CeeLo Green faced intense scrutiny in 2014 for tweets regarding a definition of rape, suggesting consent was implied if a victim was unconscious. This occurred after a felony charge, and TBS canceled his reality show. He eventually deleted his Twitter account in response to the backlash. Stacey Dash transitioned from Hollywood darling to conservative pundit, alienating fans with her views on Twitter. She faced criticism for wanting to end Black History Month and for her comments on transgender rights. Fox News eventually declined to renew her contract as a contributor. Letitia Wright of Black Panther faced calls for recasting after sharing a video questioning the safety of COVID-19 vaccines and containing transphobic rhetoric. She deactivated her account following criticism and friction on set, later returning with a lower profile often. Terry Crews found himself in a Twitter storm in 2020 for tweeting that defeating white supremacy without white people created Black supremacy. His statement undermined the message of the Black Lives Matter movement, drawing criticism from co-stars and fans. Azealia Banks, known for her music and film work, is infamous for Twitter suspensions due to racist and homophobic slurs. Her online behavior has overshadowed her artistic output and limited her casting opportunities. Isaiah Washington was fired from Grey's Anatomy for using a homophobic slur, but his Twitter usage kept the controversy alive, and he reignited feuds and made threatening posts, ultimately leading to an early retirement from the industry. Uh, 50 Cent frequently uses Twitter to mock others, but faced backlash for mocking Terry Crews after Crews shared his story of sexual assault. His online antics are often seen as cruel and have alienated peers and fans. Tyrese Gibson experienced a public meltdown on social media in 2017 involving custody battles and financial lows. He attacked his Fast and Furious co-star, Dwayne Johnson, raising concerns about his well-being and damaging his image. Ti, which is a full bot, and sparked outrage by revealing he accompanied his daughter to gynecologist appointments to check her hymen. And once he had, the comments were widely condemned as intrusive and controlling, impacting his reputation as a family man. Columbus Short's career collapsed due to legal issues and erratic social media behavior. He was fired from Scandal and engaged in online tirades documenting a downward spiral that validated the studio's decision. This was a Little Mama faced attempts for starting a heterosexual rights movement on social media and making transphobic comments. She lost support from fans and industry peers, stalling her momentum in television. Erykah Badu faced backlash for defending Bill Cosby amid sexual assault allegations and for making controversial statements about Adolf Hitler. Her refusal to condemn Cosby led to heated arguments with fans. Monique called for a boycott of Netflix, citing racial and gender bias in salary offers. Her aggressive approach alienated peers and led to a prolonged period where she was blackballed from major productions. Sky Jackson faced criticism for doxing minors while exposing alleged racists on Twitter, but critics argued her methods incited harassment and went too far in policing the behavior of teenagers. Michael Che has a history of wiping his social media accounts after controversial posts. He faced criticism for making jokes about the transgender community and for his combative relationship with the online audience that Just Hilarious faced backlash for making xenophobic and racist comments about Sikh men on social media, stalling her ascent in the television industry. And these stories are a stark reminder that online actions have consequences. And it's easy to get caught up in the moment, and words can have a lasting impact on careers and reputations. So think before you tweet. Which of these controversies do you remember most? Let us know in the comments. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,